It's okay. I think it's okay. Hopefully it's okay. It can kind of pick us up. Okay, three,
You started?
2, 1. Nice. Only our guests have been able to have been unable to do that.
Yes, only we've been able to.
Oh my days.
Okay, this is episode 4.
This is episode 4.
What are we talking about today?
Wait, speak a bit.
Hello?
Okay. Okay, honestly, like, okay, we haven't. Let's answer the obvious question. Our fans are feeling to see us again because we haven't uploaded
In a month.
in like a month.
Whose fault is that?
Whoa, RP.
Well, we just said we were gonna dox our school.
It's school's fault. It's Poly's fault. Maybe it's our fault. Honestly,
Maybe it's
I don't know. Where even are we? We're at a friend's house.
after a party.
Well,
School's out.
school's out. You know.
We got time in the world.
I mean, I don't know. I've been kind of thinking about it. Like, do you think we're in over our heads? I feel like the whole idea of the pod was like low effort, and like we just like film it whenever, and it's like a candid conversation. But then like even just to like film this episode, we had to like tell everybody here, like, guys, we're gonna film the pod. We had to be like, can you see us? Can you hear us? Like,
Is the lighting good? Can
yeah,
you see?
like I don't know. Maybe we're losing the essence of it.
Yeah.
Fame, our 87 views have gotten to our head.
Maybe I'm too woke.
Oh my god, like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
but it's 10 p.m.
Yeah, it's 10 p.m. I don't know, I think it's kind of hard also to film like an episode in school when we have shit to do.
Yeah, and we've only been filming in school.
Yeah, we've only been filming in school. I don't know how Ingrid is gonna edit this, man. Shout out to our cameraman and editor. Sitting across from us now. We're at a jacuzzi, like what is going on?
Okay, yeah, but today we're gonna unpack. The jacuzzi just turned off.
How did they turn it on in the first place?
Yeah.
When we got here, the jacuzzi was already on.
Maybe the aura, bro. Yeah, but today we're gonna unpack the semester.
Are we?
Okay.
Okay, I guess we can.
Life in general.
Let's start with the biggest update so far about the pod. Our lecturers know about the pod.
Yes, our lecturers do know about
I mean, okay, we kind of talked about this on the meta episode.
Did we? No, we did not.
Okay, not really.
But how did they even leak out? That's the thing.
No, because I mean, like, I feel like in a poly, like, you have like a closer relationship to your lecturers than you would to teachers in school.
True.
So definitely someone told someone, and then like the teachers thought like it's lying. Because even if they watch it, they cannot talk to us about it. There's no way they can talk.
Like this podcast is like R-rated. We cannot.
I mean, is it though? Okay, I mean,
we just talk shit all the time.
we swear we talk shit. Like, it's kind of nonsense most of the time, but that's about it.
Like, who gonna give a damn?
Like,
Cancel me if you want.
do you think this will ever cost us a job?
Okay, maybe, but like, we're too broke for that. Too broke to care. Like,
We're too broke to sue.
Yeah, we're talking real shit anyway.
Woke and broke, bro. Like, we gotta choose a struggle.
This is that.
Oh my god, there's a breeze. This is so nice.
The life has been tough.
Yeah. So, how has the semester been? I mean, it's been like 7 weeks.
Events
7
back
long,
and back.
15 weeks.
School's finally out. Thank God.
Yup, school's out. Vacation plans?
Japan.
Oh, yes, ho.
Yeah, and some of her friends are going diving.
Some of our friends are going diving. I don't know, I've been like kind of thinking about it. Do you think it's ever unfair how expensive it is to travel? Or is that like a valid price to like have the privilege?
I feel like it's just like countries wanting to earn more money.
Really? But cause how much do countries even really make?
I mean, like, I don't know, US probably like makes shit ton of money.
Oh my god. Cameraman Ingrid just left the phone at the edge of the jacuzzi. Like, what is...
On a soju bottle.
On a soju, God bless.
Where's he going?
Oh, bye, cameraman.
Bye, cameraman. Yeah, but like, even today, we don't even have any like guests because they're all drunk.
Okay, whoa, let's not throw our friends under the bus.
Okay, they're not drunk.
They're not. Okay, everybody...
They drank. Yes.
Everybody is a legal adult,
Yes,
and
legal
everyone drank within a safe and controlled environment.
Yeah.
But I don't know, some of us talked about like substances today. Like, do you think, so like the conversation was about vaping
Oh, yeah, vaping.
because a few days back, actually not even a few days back, like yesterday, there was someone vaping on campus.
Was it the one with the long vape?
Yes. I mean, vaping is first and foremost illegal. Whether illegal things make things right or wrong is a separate conversation. But like on campus, that's like, I don't know,
But I feel like people do it for the thrill.
for the thrill of getting caught or for the thrill of the substance.
Both. It's like, yo, I'm doing this cool shit, and it's like, I don't know, I'm feeling so cool.
But don't people ever get tired of that? Like that's kind of boring. Like everybody is doing it.
But I feel like when you get
Not that I'm encouraging it, but like
once you get into it, you can't stop. You know, it's like they don't see like any better. I know some people who like they vape and they really can't stop for like so long. It's like you're taking their whole life away if you take away their vape. Their whole life is in the vape.
But I don't know, it's like when you have alcoholics, right? It's like they'll like hide it, you know. They're aware of like how like bad or shameful it is. And then like they'll actively make an effort to like hide it from people or like have people be like not aware of it. But then like I feel like vapors are just like degens. Like obviously not all of them, but I think a lot of them just don't really care because like vapes smell nice. Which I think is quite BS. Apparently the vape that guy was smoking smelled like soap.
But I guess it's like
Going on?
maybe when they get high or like addicted to some like chemical or smell, they just like keep doing it.
Do
Like,
they just
can't
not
stop.
gaff?
They just don't gaff.
But is that ever really a valid excuse? Like, I feel like when people talk about smoking, like there's such a emphasis on guilting smokers for like affecting other people with secondhand smoke or like
It's like
making a
taboo.
room smell bad. Yeah, it's like taboo. But then vapors don't get the same amount of shit that smokers get.
I feel like it's more. Vaping is much more of like a youth thing. It's like you only ever see youth do it. So when they do it, it's more like.
Really?
I feel like in my case, I've only seen youth vape. Like I do know some people like who are older that vape, but like I've never seen. I mean, I've only ever like heard about like, oh, this guy that's like, you know, he's like young and like he just doesn't know any better and he just starts vaping all the time and he'll like eventually get over it, you know, because he's still young.
I feel like I've definitely like walked through town and seen a lot of like businessmen or at least people in formal attire like vaping.
Take
though.
out a vape.
Yeah, like casually, like in the middle of the mall, hit a vape, walking on the street, hitting a vape. Like, I feel like vapors are not, because they're not like policed the same way that cigarettes or smokers are policed, they don't like, they don't let the rules of smoking apply to them. So, like, they don't really give a shit as to smoking zones or things like that. It's like, I think the classmates that we have that smoke will have it in them to like leave to go to like like out of school or like to smoking zones to smoke. Vapors don't give a shit.
Oh yeah,
like,
they just vape.
they just
anywhere.
vape anywhere, and it actually drives me crazy because like it's not even about the vaping at that point. It's just you're inconsiderate.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, I guess it's just a lifestyle for them.
Yeah, but like, how is that my problem?
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
a problem. I mean, it's kind of disgusting when I see it, but what am I gonna do?
But then you point it out, and then like, can they see our feet? Hey, cameraman. No. No. Whatever, it's okay. I mean, I don't know. Is this a new norm that we just have to come to terms with?
Vaping.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's been in, you know, like
For like about a year or two now.
maybe more than that.
Honestly.
Like in secondary school, it's like a big thing.
Oh, freak. That's
Yeah.
true.
Like people like the principal will be like, yo, 50 new vape cases, stop vaping.
Stop
Then,
vaping in the toilet.
like yeah, it's like this, you know, thing. And they like raid the toilets and like, yo, vape,
Oh
vape.
god, yeah.
And I mean like there's always someone supplying the vape. You know what I mean? Because like if it's like it's a friend group who always gets this like new vape every week. There's gonna be someone who supplies the vape from like an outside source, from Malaysia or something. Yeah.
I don't know. Do you think it's like an underlying issue? Because I feel like, I mean, I don't know. With cigarettes, it's like, it's not really like a young person thing because cigarettes are not accessible at all. I mean, they definitely are. Everything is accessible to some extent. But cigarettes are not accessible the way vapes are accessible,
Yeah.
at least to my knowledge. I feel like vapes are treated more like a commodity than an actual issue. It's like, I don't know. I've been getting so many of those ads that have like these like educators or like parents or like teachers that are like, oh like vaping kills, you know, like don't like ever scold them or they'll hide things from you and like all these things. And I can like recognize that as an effort to like stop it. But also truthfully, have you ever spoken to a child like ever?
But I feel like in the way of vaping, they don't do it ever for the benefit of them. They just do it because like maybe a friend is like, oh, this is cool, do you want to try this? Or like they're just trying it because of their friends, you know, like they just tried it and it's like they think it's cool.
But I don't know. A part of me is also like, is it? Truthfully, I feel like I don't really even have a problem with
People vaping.
people vaping. I think it's more so the culture around it and the fact that so many young people are doing it. And I don't mean young adults, I mean literal children. Like children, we cannot normalize children using substances.
But I mean, it's also just how the vape system works, you know. It's like you can get a cigarette pack from a coffee shop and like you have to show your IC, you know, all that. Or like maybe you obviously a child can't buy cigarettes, but like a child can go on a tele channel and get
And buy a
vape
vape, yeah.
anywhere, you know. Like
I
the
don't know,
people
like-
selling it, they just don't care.
That's fucked, you know? I mean, obviously, like, me when I read the room, but like, that's so sad. Like, I don't know. It's so sad to live in a world that nobody even, like, wait, no. I'm getting too into this. Like, we all know the point I'm trying to make.
But I feel like if you're woke enough, I keep saying the word woke, but I'm being
Whoa,
serious.
whoa.
It's like you need to be woke to like know that you shouldn't vape. You get what I mean? At a young age.
I think a lot of Singaporeans just have that level of mental dissonance whereby they don't care about a lot of things, especially when it doesn't concern them. And things like vaping or like minors vaping is not a concern to them because it's like, does it affect them personally? No. Unless it's like your kid, and like even then, like
Yeah.
doesn't that just reflect on you as a parent? Like,
True.
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's normalized in Singapore, but it's definitely like grown into a bigger issue and maybe more people have started vaping, but what we gotta do? I mean, the government pushes for a lot of like educational, you know, campaigns and like stop vaping, but I feel like nobody listens to it. They just like don't know the effects. You get what I mean?
Yes. There's some behind the scenes activity. Our camera
Okay.
stand just got stolen.
The soju bottle just.
No,
No,
fuck
it's
you, yeah,
fine,
fuck
it's
you,
fine.
it's okay, it's
Take
okay.
it, take it.
Just take it. Can they still see our feet?
No, they will always be.
Oh my days. Yeah. I mean, okay. If we were to open it up to like a broader spectrum away from the obvious of like kids shouldn't be vaping is a problem, like all these things, do you think people are allowed to be messy?
Messy in what sense?
Like, do you think people are allowed to like smoke and drink and do like messy things? Like, does it even really matter? Is this something that we need to like concern ourselves with as like just other people?
I feel like, in a sense, each and every person has their own, like, you know, they have to take care of themselves, like their own responsibility. But they should also know, like, when to stop their limit. And if they don't, maybe you can help them. I feel like it's not our responsibility to do it.
I think it's also more like, I've been really thinking about that, and it's like, do these people even really want or need help? Like, I think everyone needs help to some extent, but I think like people that like excessively drink or like they do hard drugs or things like that, it's like, I don't know, it's like if you were to meet a stranger on the street
You would never
and
know.
you sat down, like yeah, like, and if they share their whole life with you and they're like, yeah, and like right now I'm just like really into like partying and like doing like substances or whatever it may be, are you going to use that one conversation you have with them to say like, hey, that's really bad, you should get help? or like are you just gonna see them for the person that they are and then talk to them as a person?
I think it depends on the person itself. Like if you know they can control it, or maybe like they can't. Like some people they just do it for fun, and like they don't know any better. Like maybe they've gotten like drunk or blacked out the first time, and it feels bad for them. But I guess some people it's like you really need to assess them if they can control themselves. I mean, maybe it's just substance abuse, but what I'll be to say, I mean, we can definitely say like you shouldn't do this, or you should like try to lessen it more. But in a way, like I've had friends who like they're like low-key alcoholics, but they won't listen, you know.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like Singapore is so divided on this. Wait, cameraman has a point. Yes, cameraman. Oh
Come
my
here,
god.
come
Oh
here.
my
Oh.
god. Oh my.
Can I see this?
We can join.
Okay, into the
I
mic,
have,
into the
I have an
mic.
opinion on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, so my point of view, right, being someone who's generally against substance abuse, right, crazy take, I mean, it's very clear how much the government's general demonization of drugs affects the public's view. Like, for example, I mean, just to take into my own
Are we gonna talk
experience-
about weed?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to talk about.
I'm not gonna
Yes.
put an opinion.
Are you like referring to the Americans? Like,
Yeah,
how
yeah,
we so
Americas.
normalized?
No,
Not just
It-
America, honestly. like
it was
plenty of countries.
it was hugely demonized by
Yeah.
the media and everything, partially as a tool to, discriminate.
Yeah,
But
of course.
other than that, it was just like heavily demonized. But then they legalized it, and it becomes a lot more normalized, right?
Yeah.
And the stigma dies down, and as far as I can tell, that's not like a massive issue. At the same time, it is also just weed to an extent, but I think we should just remember that Singapore's stance on drugs is a very strong one,
Yes.
and that's all we've experienced.
That is true. We come from a very like privileged place.
Very anti-drugs.
Yeah, very like sheltered mindset of like, oh, yeah, you do drugs, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ultimately, my view on this is just that, like, if you're gonna do substances, it's the same as any other bad habit or vice.
I agree. That's what we were saying
Just
earlier. Like,
Keep
we're
it
not
in
on the
check.
pod, but yeah.
Keep it in check, and that's that. Understand that it harms you just as much as like eating too much sugar does.
Yeah.
Stigmatize it the same way we stigmatize over consuming sugar.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, I don't really get where you're coming from, but I also always watch those videos. Like the interviews with the people who like use substances. Like, I forgot what it's called. It's like the thumbnail is always like black and white, and it's always like the name of a person, and it's like meth
user.
addict or like
Yeah.
crystal user. It's basically like a channel. I forgot what it's called, but it's just like
Jubilee.
not Jubilee. It's like some white guy behind the camera, and he's like interviewing this like
So he's just humanizing addicts.
not humanizing. He's like interviewing the life story.
Okay.
So it's very raw. It's very like he's
Yeah.
basically talking to this person, and it's like.
Yes, ho, he's humanizing.
Yeah, okay, wait, yes, he's humanized. Oh my god, wait. I thought you said dehumanized. I was like, no. Yes, he's humanizing them. So it's like he's bringing a separate world where like people would never understand, And it's,
Yes, of course.
yeah, then it's like, I just watch those videos all the time. I'm like, oh, damn, it's like some people just really get addicted to these
Yes.
things. It's like,
It's a circumstantial
it's like,
thing along.
yeah, it's like, it's like where they're in life and like they just use it and they can't stop. It's
I mean,
like,
that's why they
yeah.
stigmatize such things. It's because
yeah.
the people associated with such things grow up in like unfortunate circumstances and circumstances that you
Minorities,
don't
the
want
poor,
to
like,
be.
come on.
Yeah, it's that.
But I mean, in a way, it's like I watch those videos. I'm like, damn, this person did like 16 years of like meth, or like they did so much cocaine, but like they're still a nice person. It's like I never want to take away that from that person. Maybe at that point of life they just didn't know any better, but maybe I would also not interact with them.
I don't know. I feel like it's very hard to say, like, if an American person or whatever other nation person would have a different or similar opinion to us, because I think Singapore is very, like, I wouldn't say unique, but I would say, like, decisive on where they stand about it, and it does ultimately do what Ingrid said, like influences and impacts the way Singaporeans and the people within Singapore think about drugs. Like Singapore is like the death penalty about
It
it.
is,
Like
yeah.
you talk about it, it's taboo. You use it, it's like
Taboo.
it's like even more taboo. You know what I mean? But it doesn't take away from the fact that people do use it, and like it's kind of hard for us as like privileged Chinese Singaporeans to sit here and be like, it is so wrong of you
To
to
vape.
vape. Like, bro, just do whatever you want, okay? Just not in the classroom. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Like,
Word.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just not that deep.
Maybe it's not that
I
deep.
also want to share my experience while in New Zealand, which legalizes vaping.
Yeah, yes,
It's
yes.
just everywhere, you know. And one just neat tidbit about vaping in other countries where it's legalized is that the stores really look like tech stores and like luxury.
Oh, with like
and
a bunch of like
stores.
little
Yeah, it's like
everything's in it.
tiny little glass cases.
Yes.
The little vapes in a row.
They make it look nice.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, like there are countries that legalize like okay, I'm not sure if it's cocaine. It might be heroin, but it's like they legalize it so that you do it safely, and you know you can like go
Yeah.
in, you get
So
high,
yeah.
you get high in a sterile environment, and it's like it's ultimately like harm reduction, right? But like Singapore will never do that, like ever, or even consider it or entertain it at all, because I don't know, like I don't know. There's a lot, like
I mean, it really is just Singapore, but no bad, no good. Just
okay, I wouldn't say about no bad. Like I think Singapore
Yeah, I
has
don't think
a
they
lot of
should be
bad.
killing
Every
people
country has a
about
lot
it,
of
but,
bad.
you know.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like lately, okay, I feel like 4 times already. I know that as I turn 18, I'm starting to come to terms with the fact that I think I grew up very frustrated at a system that I realistically never had a I realistically will never have a opportunity to change alone. But I think that that shouldn't put me like in like a nihilist state whereby I'm like, "Ah, I can never change anything." I think it's like it's about growing up and realizing that that needs to be like a in-betweenness of it, of like, okay, I need to realize that there's only so much I can control as a person, and I have to come to terms with certain things, but I don't have to support it, I don't have to endorse it,
Word.
and I can do my own personal. My days, our friend wearing
Word.
pants just waddled out of the jacuzzi. He looks like a wet dog. He's just like,
he's like
what?
waddling.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think when you grow up in a country like Singapore, it's like people are very against the first part of it all, like just speaking or saying anything about the country, good or bad. Like people just kind of like stay in their one track. They keep to the boundaries and consequences of their life. They don't worry about things that are greater than them.
Yeah.
And maybe that's like a very presumptuous thing to say, a very like prissy opinion to make. But I feel like you cannot not notice it when you interact with Singaporeans. It's like you ask them about things and their worldview is so limited to like Singapore, maybe Malaysia, definitely like no further than Asia, like at least Southeast Asia and like the United States. Okay, if anything, right, Singaporeans are way too invested in the United States.
Yeah.
Log in, talk about Hong Kong, bro. Like, can we please talk about the important things? But yeah, I don't know. Like, we have friends of voting ages, you know.
We do.
But like, do we ever think about that? Bro,
Wait.
like when I asked one of them, like, how are you gonna vote? And they said, hello?
Let me like write on the eraser and throw
Like,
it.
what the fuck? Wait, if you write on the eraser, does the person after you have to use the same eraser?
No, Kyra, I'm talking about like, like Like just
Yeah, like when you're in a tent. Yeah, duh.
yeah, no.
Duh.
I mean,
Wait, you would vote with a pen.
with a pen.
Would you not?
Yeah, I will vote with a pen.
Is it with a pen?
I think it is with a pen. You like
Fuck, man.
when you write on a piece of paper and you put it in a box, right? Isn't that how it works?
And actually, it's called the ballot box.
I'm gonna kill.
I don't
Yeah.
know, but like, I feel like when I talk to older friends or the adults within my life, fuck my life, I am an adult. Like, okay.
Wait, no, you're not. That day we were
No,
talking
I'm
to
not.
we were talking to a lecturer and they call us
Yeah,
young adults.
young adults. Yes, I love being young. We'll unpack that on the girls episode. But like,
Coming soon.
as soon to be adults in the functioning corporate world, I feel like, I don't know, hearing people talk about like voting and the political and economic state of our world is so like depressing. It's like, oh yeah, like this party is always gonna win no matter what, and like there's no point, or like, you know, there's like, or like those people that try and convince you that things are deeper than they are. They're like, there is good to this party winning, but there's also bad. Bro,
For real?
just go home. Like, can we talk about anything else? But like, I don't know. It's hard to care at the end of the day.
When you only have two choices, yeah.
Yes. Like, oh, actually, bro.
I mean, like, okay, let's say like some billionaire funded you. They funded your entire party. You could like go out, give your message, do your thing. Would you do it?
But why would I do it?
Exactly. Like, I don't
If I
know.
cared enough.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to. Okay, like my childhood dream apparently was to be the president. I don't know. Like, I think it just reaches a point whereby it's like,
It's very hard.
yes,
But what if you become Zoran Mundani?
bro, I'm not Zara Mandani. Can we be for real? They're gonna pull this podcast up and be like, she said the F word 7 times. Is this a woman? You want running your country? Like, is she even really Singaporean? She's kind of brown for a Chinese person. And then all hell's gonna break loose, bro. Like, come on. They're gonna like dig up some like god awful nonsense from like secondary school and be like, cancel her, cancel her.
She went to a girls' school. Can she even run?
Can she even stop the men? Duh.
But I mean,
I think like wanting to do change and wanting to be a political leader is very different. It's like I was talking to a research fellow on one of my like volunteer thingies, and okay, it's not a volunteer thing, it was like a very beneficial volunteer experience.
plugging.
God forbid he ever watches this pod. Oh my god. But I was saying like for a brief period of time, like during my education, I considered getting into politics to like make a change. But it's like, I feel like from a science perspective, as we are all science students, it's kind of hard. Like he straight up said like, oh like, hey, I mean, I wouldn't, because it's like, it's a lot more complicated than
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
not just like about wanting to make a change, finding the funds and then making a change. It's like navigating the political scene, like trying to appease everybody.
Yeah, literally, you have to appease to like millions of people.
Yeah.
They have like
All of whom have their
Yeah.
own opinions.
opinions, and like you might never even come across that.
And it's like having to like balance. Okay, maybe this is a hot take, and maybe we're just too willful and young, but I feel like having a country like Singapore with so much potential and so much like, I don't know, just opportunities, you cannot tell me that our best solution to our running out of land crisis is to build more land.
It's to clear the forest
Can
we
we
have,
be for
clear the
real? Demolish the
clear
forest,
the marine habitats.
our
we
natural
have.
reserves, the corals, bulldoze them, sand,
Bulldoze.
sand, sand.
BTO. Like,
You know the
come
view
on,
you
man.
once had after you paid like billions and trillions of dollars at Marina Bay Sands? Block 'em or build an island in front of you. Like, what? Like, I don't know. It's just...
I mean, I also think that like what you said was true. I mean, after I okay, I know this sounds like very like, oh, I experienced this, but you know, becoming like an exco for CCA and running like some events, it's really hard across to like, you know, say what you want or like try to change your event, try to change the system. It's really so hard when you're so limited with resources, and it's like maybe that's different in the okay, maybe it is different in the political world, but like it's just so hard to, you know, change the system when it's already been running for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, with, you know, people who are might not see the same as you, and it's just, what's the point, you know? If I'm gonna conform, what's the point?
Is it ever more worth it to just conform? I feel like the three of us are people that like tend to push back or at least rebel against the status quo most of the time.
Most of the time.
Do you ever feel like it's just more worth it to conform? Because I feel that all the time.
I mean, I learned it the hard way, you know. It's like
Oh.
I tried to push for like newer things or try to change it a bit, but at the end of the day, it's like you always, you know, you have to conform. It's like
But that's
you-
so sad.
It is sad, but that's just reality, you know. I guess we learn it along the way. Some people are gonna be commenting. I mean, if they ever see this, like, whoa,
Comments?
comments gonna be like, "Yo, they're so young, they don't know the world." Like, come on, man, like,
Word.
bruh. You
We're
know,
tapping into the untapped market of
Yeah.
young woke people.
That has never been tapped before.
Yeah, like you just don't see this kind of shit coming out anywhere ever from every place, anywhere ever.
Yeah. Groundbreaking
Some person
stuff.
on Reddit gonna be like, "Yo, I just saw this YouTube people. They're talking about
Your Reddit post on this would
It's
go
EAE season.
hard.
They're gonna.
Come
Oh
on,
my
man.
god.
It would go
they're gonna
so
be like,
hard.
yo, they don't know what they're talking about. They're talking about like, being a president is hard. Like, no shit. Like, come on, man. Like,
I mean, okay, like we kind of had like like a heated discussion in the group chat the other day about like complaining or talking about things that we realistically know will never get better or change. And it's like, I mean, some of us said that like, hey, look, like I'm telling you from someone that's been through it, it doesn't get better. So just save your energy and focus on other things, or don't push yourself to worry about these things. But oh my god,
Why is he
someone
doing
is
that?
putting their socks on while their feet are wet, bro.
okay.
And you dunked them into the water again.
Oh my god, that's vile. We keep getting distracted by the same freak in the corner. Okay, it's fine.
Okay, what are we talking about?
Oh,
Something about
whether it's worth it to be
anything
upset
ever
about the
happens.
state of affairs.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, it will always be worth it.
But I feel like we just care too much.
Do we?
I mean, we cared to
I think
change
we care
something. We
enough.
cared. When we first started, we cared.
Of course. Do you not care anymore?
Sometimes I don't care. It's just like, I care,
It's a
but
lot
it's
of
like I can't
effort.
do anything, you know?
It is
It's a
hard to
lot of
care.
effort.
It is hard to care. It's like I care so much, but what can I do?
I mean, I don't know. It's very tiring, and I think that's kind of the idea, right? It's like if you keep everybody tired enough, they won't have the energy in them to be upset about things.
Yeah.
But like, it's like even doing this pod, talking about this, it's like we're being like honest with ourselves, we're being candid, but like we had to like think or joke about the idea of this like affecting us in the future, what we can and can't talk about, like all these kind of things. Like, is that ever really? I don't know. Like, I feel like some people, it's like when they talk about things and they make an impact. Like, I don't know. Okay, like Greta Thunberg. It's like when she talks about things, it's like it resonates with people and it inspires change. But it's okay. This is nihilist in me. I think everybody should speak up about the things that they matter, because even if one person sees this and it changes their mind, then we've done a good enough job.
Word.
Or even just talking about it reassures us, we've definitely done enough good job. But it's just that, like, I don't know, like, someone is grunting and shouting in the background. What?
Oh, we got the soju bottle back.
We got our initial footsteps.
Thank you. No. Yeah, but
I don't know. Is it worth it?
I guess it is. I mean, it taught me something. I feel like I grew as a person.
What if we don't get our uni placement because of this?
This
No
podcast.
way.
This podcast.
Why would that affect this? Why would this affect that?
Because we're low-key haters. Like
I mean, yeah, but
we
like,
have the huge hater mentality.
I'm not a hater. I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I speak the truth.
I swing.
I mean, we just talk what we want to talk about.
Okay, let's talk about realer things. What if you go on a hinge date with someone, right, and they pull this boy out? Like, when we sit down and they're like, oh my god, do you have a podcast? And then they pull this shit out, bro.
Yo, but
What
if they're
now?
already on a hinge date with me, they'd fuck with it.
Yeah. Kara, the first thing you're using Hinge.
Okay, what even is hinge? I just thought of the first, like,
It's just a dating
Dating
app.
app.
I'm just saying, if they're already on a date with me, they like this freak.
I don't
Okay.
know, man.
It's like my bio's not gonna be like 6'4" doing finance. Like, come on, man. My bio's gonna be like a frog emoji and be like, who want a bird? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not gonna be like.
Down to bird?
I'm not trying to pull like anything, bro. I'm just gonna try to like match my freak.
Is Keon? Wait, is Keon? Keon is here. Are you leaving?
Wait.
Bye. We're on the pod.
Oh, you wanna say hi? Are you going?
This
Alright.
is the first. This will be the first guest.
Oh wait,
Oh my
yeah,
gosh,
we're our
yes, our first guest. But he's
Nuruban.
going home. Bye, Niru.
Nuruban
Fiancé.
without a H. I did misspell
Next
that
when you
name.
get home,
Ban me. Wait, I thought that was the reference, was it not?
No, I just misspelled his name because I always think about the Autobahn.
Wait, you misspelled his name? I thought
What's
it
an
was
autobahn?
intentional.
The Autobahn is like the highway in Germany. It's the one where you can go as fast as you want.
Oh!
It's that one.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, wait.
Let's talk
I
about
don't know what
important
else to
things.
go.
Wait, what were we talking
This
about?
is-
Hinge
Should you be allowed to speed?
Yes!
No
speed limits.
Okay,
School zone.
maybe it's just because of the setting,
Okay,
but we're
okay.
talking about such dark stuff in the
Yeah,
start.
and then we. I mean, okay. I feel like maybe this is like linking back to our bigger pre-existing topic of like having a country that is so like oppressive and like that forces you to conform. But like I feel like when I look at a model out car, right, it's like, oh my god, it's like seeing like a peregrine falcon, bro, in like full flight, like holding a fish in its talons. Like it's like an Autobot in front of you. It's like, oh my god.
Okay, but at the same time, whenever I see those sorts of cars, I also just get reminded of the cars that make so much noise.
Yeah, but
And I
like
get
when they
pissed
go
off at
past you, they're
those.
like, brum, brum. Okay, at
And
2
I
a.m.
hate
it's kind
that.
of crazy.
At
But
any
like,
point in time.
but like, imagine like you're like, you're leaving school, you're like feeling shit, and then you just see like the most beautiful like Madonna of cars like race across the street. Like, is that not freeing? Like, I feel like that's all humans ever want to do. Like the idea of like riding on fast horses, like cowboys, riding dragons, like all these like sitting on a
Fast.
machine, sitting on a monster and going fast. Like that's all humans ever want to do.
Wait, I was having this conversation before.
There's no fucking way you're having this
Wait,
conversation.
no, we were talking about cars. No, I was talking to cars about someone else. But like,
Okay.
my point was just that I don't get cars. Like my
I get
other
cars.
friend really loves cars, and he knows every model. He's like, yo, next time I want to have like SUV or like a family car and like a Toyota or like maybe a Ferrari if I can afford. I just didn't get it. For me, okay, maybe I do get like the aesthetic sometimes, but it's just for me. I can be fine with like a normal car and I don't pay that much money for it. Maybe I'm not like I don't see-
Singapore.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
paying not that
Yeah.
much money
Yeah.
for it.
Singapore's like a lot of money for it.
My favorite cars are the little buggies.
Oh, the
buggy-
Beetles?
Yeah, either those or I was on the road one time, saw this really short car. I'm talking like window seat, you look up.
No
you know
way.
like the hedge
Like a sport
the hedge.
car?
No, it isn't a sports car.
Like a
it's an old
compressed little
like
Japanese-
it's an old car. You look out the side, the hedges on the roads? Yeah, you
Oh my
look right above that,
days.
like the hedges are right here.
I don't know. I just feel like cars
Fascinating.
are like pets. They're like like
Yeah.
they're so like telling. Oh my gosh.
It's
Wet
another
Socks
layer of
boy is leaving.
customizability.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Get home safe.
Text also when you get home. Bye bye.
Wait, like, are you saying it's just like it looks nice, like the aesthetic?
No, okay. I mean, for
think so.
context, I grew up as like a girl that was like
Into
definitely like not into cars, but like it's like I was like a bit of a tomboy when I grew up, but I also had like a lot of like family friends that drove really nice cars without realizing. And then now that I'm older, right, like my parents tell me, like, they're like, oh yeah, remember that uncle? Like, he goes to like JB on the weekends and then they like drag race their cars. And I'm like,
yes,
oh my
yes.
god, I was driving in a modded out car. But like, it was like such a thrill, you know. And okay, like me of all people, I'm so pro public transport. I love the train, I love the bus, like I love
I love
bikes.
the bus. Yes.
I love bikes. I'm so pro public
bikes,
transport,
please.
but like God, sitting in a car that like is literally rumbling with energy. It's like a modern like mechanical bull. It's like humans have created this
Yeah.
machine.
I get it.
Like it's a beautiful thing to see. Like why are we focusing on AI when we can make Transformers real? Like
But for me, it's just like, I don't get it. Like,
Give me
I've
my
never
Pacific
gotten it.
Rim back.
I've never gotten to the point where it's like, whoa, I really want this like car. Or, like, it makes me like, okay, I don't know if it's the right word, but super horny. It's like, you get what I mean? It's like, I just don't see it.
But like, have you ever seen those videos of those girls, and then it's like a car with the roof down, and then
yeah.
they're like leaning out, and they're like, "Oh my god!"
No, but like, I get it, but it's
Like,
like,
that's a whole vibe.
I don't know.
It's just that you also gotta remember the roads are where I walk on. You feel?
I
Like,
agree.
I fuck with modded out cars and shit, but keep them to the modded out cars section of the road.
No, but the thing is, like,
People be driving on these as for commuting, you know. I think that's the main reason why we have these rules to keep driving safe. But because it's a form of transport that a lot of people use.
Maybe it just comes back to the point. We can't have it in Singapore.
No space.
Yeah, no space. A lot of regulations. Not enough, like, there's a limit to cars. Like,
Where are the
the
flying
COE,
houses?
like, come on, the COE. It just keeps rising and rising.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like cars are just this one thing that, like, as like a environmentalist, as a whatever, it's like, God, what a like a waste of like human effort, you know? Like, I don't know. It's just a real shame. Like,
Yeah, it is a massive waste of human effort. I don't like cars.
and it's like, I don't know.
I don't get it.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure, like, if I was raised differently, I probably wouldn't get it either. It's like, in a way, I couldn't tell you, like, what exact model a car is. I can't tell you, like, if I get a Grab and they give me the model, I'm like, the fuck am I looking for? Like, I can tell you it's red, silver, black, or, like, you know, whatever. But it's like, when you see a car that is so clearly loved and, like, so much work is put into it, it's like seeing a Lego model
It's a part
or
of
like seeing a
themselves.
painting. Yeah, it's like, wow. I don't know, I think it's just a real waste.
Of, like, what, human effort?
Yeah. It's like, and then like when, I think to some extent, it's like people enjoy the thrill of it being like illegal, or like, it's like a little secret that they have. They're like, oh yeah, like my car is modded out and I don't do it for anyone but myself. Like, I think it's something that there's like a niche group of people that enjoy. But I think to another, like a larger majority, it's like, they work on their cars, right? But then like, you can never show it off. You can never like,
Is it not like pets then? Exotic pets?
it is like
is,
exotic
right?
pets. Yeah, like having exotic pets. I don't know, how do we feel
just
about
like it.
that?
Exotic vibes.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I feel like the theme about all of this is that like Singapore has a lot of rules for a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I think ever since like our late Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew passed away, a lot of the Prime Minister or President?
Prime Minister.
God, you made a face and I was
No,
like,
no, I
I've
was just
never
thinking
been
of something
wrong about
funny.
anything ever. Yeah. But like a lot of the rules like have been very laid back. It's like the drinking on public transport, gum, like a lot of things. But it's like, it doesn't change the fact that Singapore is the rules country.
Yeah.
Like, it has
I mean,
every
I swear, you
rule
go
ever.
to Singapore, it's like, you can't chew gum. Like, this country is the
I mean,
strictest
that's the
country
bit,
in the
isn't
world.
it?
Yeah,
That's
it's
what people
like,
say.
You know, it's like,
I mean, like,
I get it. They do it for a point. You know, it's for the better.
no, but then again, right, it's like Singapore, I feel like, is no different from a lot of countries. I would argue Japan also has a lot of rules,
yeah.
but everyone loves Japan. Like, what's the difference? I don't
I
know.
think a lot of people love Singapore too.
Yeah.
Have you seen what they
Foreigners.
talk about online?
Oh, like glazing
Yes.
Singapore. But it's just like when I went to Japan, a part of me a huge part of me didn't get the wow factor of it because a part of me was like, this is kind of like Singapore. Like, aesthetics wise, yes, sure, it's like nicer, whatever. Any foreign country will look nicer than your home country to some. But like, the rules of it all, like, no eating while you walk, or like, a lot of like more oppressive rules that foreigners don't hold themselves to, or nobody holds foreigners to, therefore like they don't experience it. It's like I never understand Singapore and Japan glazers, and like, yeah, because like it's so many rules. It's like the exotic pets, the modded out cars. It's like,
Yeah, but I understand them where they're coming from, because I mean the countries where they're coming from has stats that are far worse off, technically.
modded cars, like, come on. Like, oh.
She just wants a good car. She just wants a hot ass car.
I don't love cars. No, but I don't know. It's just like, I don't know, really. Like, I don't really know how to put into words how I feel about it, but it's just this feeling of like, can't do this, can't do that. And it's like, it's not that I want to do anything. It's just the idea that I can't do it at all, even if I wanted to. And it's like, I think every now and then
Yeah.
people will come along and they'll try and capitalize off of it. Like, they'll be like, oh, okay, like, this is a racing arena where you can speed, you can mod out your cars, you know? And it's like, okay, yeah, like, sure, like, people will do it for a while, but like, nobody wants to pay to get around the law. They just want to not have a law to get around. Like, wait, does Singapore have the exotic reptiles fest?
Oh yeah, they do.
They do, right? Like, hello?
I think some people have a license.
Yes,
But I also
like,
do think that like it's like such a niche community where people actually give a fuck about it, you know. It's like nobody really cares about pets. Like you could tell this to
Yawn.
like exotic pets. You could tell it to like
Okay,
a random person, they'll be like, oh yeah, I think it's fine.
that's true. But I think like for us at least, like in the conservation world, or like at least in the
Really likes
naturalist
animals.
yeah, world, it's like it's a very relevant thing because a lot of people are like very opinionated about it, and like when you're living it, right, it's not a niche topic anymore. It's like
True,
your
yeah.
life,
Yeah.
you know, like,
I mean, I've definitely been more exposed to it after coming to poly.
I mean, have we told them what course we're in?
yeah, we did in the meta episode.
Okay, then our freaking senior that was on the news,
Oh yes.
Like-
okay, let's not dox ourselves, but like basically, yeah. I mean, we have a senior
that
who-
got caught for doing
No, for catching civet and selling it. And then he got charged for that. And some
Yes.
other like breaking a leg of an animal, a wild animal.
Come on, get out. I have no more opinions.
I mean, it's definitely not exotic pets, it's literally wildlife, but
I mean, okay, there has to be like a line, right? And I think Singapore draws the line very clearly. But I don't know, like, I feel like a lot of people in our course, they draw the line very clearly too, but that line is never
It's
like,
it's there, but like we never really.
I don't know, like a lot of them, like the line that they draw, they cannot justify the line. They just say like it's illegal or it's legal, which I think it's fine. Like plenty of people in the world use the law as a guidebook as what to do and what not to do, and I mean, yeah, that's what the law is for. But it's like, I think when it comes to wildlife, right, it's like, and to a lot of things, like drugs, it's like you cannot demonize an entire group of people just because something that they do happens to be legally wrong, even though the actions that they're doing might have been like a consequence or like a byproduct of an external factor that is out of their control. And like when you're in a country with, okay, you know what, I'm gonna say it, Singapore has very little resources for the welfare of animals and wildlife.
Yeah.
Like Acres is constantly like too busy to do things, like packed out, like running out of space, running out of resources. They're calling for volunteers
No
all the time.
funding.
No funding. SPCA is so full, like they cannot take in animals anymore. Like even when they're giving animals like for free, like I know SPCA makes you pay like a waiver, but that's just to make sure that you can afford to like buy the things that you need for your pet. But like even then, it's like it's basically peanuts, you know, and people are still choosing to buy from breeders and things like that, which is like a whole other thing. It's like, are you really gonna sit there and be upset at a person that happens to own an exotic pet that they take perfectly good care of? For like what? Like, so they can seize the animal, and then what the fuck happens to the animal?
And then the animal doesn't get to go back to where it came from.
Yeah. And like, I think if you want to talk about the illegal pet trade, we can talk about the illegal pet trade. That's one thing. If you want to talk about the importation and exploitation of wildlife, like catching from the wild, like poaching, that's another separate thing. There's like definitely a lot clear cut. But it's like, I don't know. Like, there's this guy on YouTube, he made like a whole video series, and I don't think it's done yet, but it's like the one whereby he like takes care of the desert rain frogs.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Like he talks about how like, yes, every single one of these frogs that you buy are wild caught, and they have to be wild caught because you can't raise them in captivity. But he's doing it to try and breed them, which can lead to like conservation efforts and like like studying how they breed and reproduce in captivity so that it can be used for like research. And it's like, look, like you put it that way, right? Suddenly like a lot more people are okay with it. And I don't know, like,
I mean,
I don't know really.
my opinion is just that I really feel like even though you're doing it for like conservation, or like maybe you're trying to study it, I feel like in a way, there's no way that it can actually go back to its natural habitat. Like that's just my opinion, you know, like you've taken it out of its natural habitat and then you're putting
Yeah.
it some foreign like man-made habitat. And it's just not right in my opinion. It's like you should always resort to like just keeping it in the wild. Maybe it won't survive, maybe the population decreases. But
Ex situ versus in situ.
yeah, it's just like that's just how nature works, you get what I mean? Like
But humans meddle in nature all the time.
All the
like
time.
all our apex predators, our keystone species, like we
Yeah.
take them out and then it affects it, so we have
Yeah.
a responsibility to put them back in.
I mean,
what?
in a way, I feel like I also have. Like, I go on nature walks and, like, you know, maybe I, like, make a lot of noise, or sometimes, like, I walk on, like,
Forested areas.
yeah, forested areas, and I maybe, like, step on some leaves or, like, some trees or some plants. And in a way, I do affect, you know, the ecosystem, but I think you have to appreciate it sometimes, and you just have to understand that everyone affects it in some way, somehow, you know, but it's just the way that your your like way of, how am I gonna say this?
Mindset.
Yeah,
like-
your mindset in it, you know, you can't be like, I'm gonna be this like conservationist and I'm this good person that, you know, doesn't poach, that doesn't like interfere with wildlife. In a way we all do, but it's just the way that your mindset in it.
I don't know, I feel like I just think the law and the general legal world is ill-equipped to deal with the complexities and niches of animal welfare and
Yeah.
wildlife welfare and conservation. Like, if you were to tell me like, okay, we'll open a whole new animal court just for like animal cases, I'd be like, great, that's freaking fantastic, do that. But the truth is like there's not enough resources. I don't know, what a sad thing to say, not enough resources.
What a sad thing to say.
Yeah. So tiring.
Small as country.
Does it ever get tiring to be the thinker? It does feel pretty tiring to me.
I guess we can branch out into the environment now. I feel like it just never can get better.
Really?
For me, I feel like it.
I agree.
Like, it's just degrading to the point where it's just never gonna get better.
Do you think we'll live to see the end of the world?
I mean, I said this before. I think that I won't die. I think the world will end before I die. And that's how I get rid of this earth. It's true.
I don't know, it's like...
You have an opinion?
Okay, cameraman, come back.
Cameraman thinks.
We got 9 minutes.
Cameraman
Less.
can say this in 6 minutes. Cameraman thinks that world never end because world resilient.
Correct.
Yes.
life resilient.
Correct.
So,
So
we
when-
won't see the end of the world.
Yeah.
We might see the end of humanity, if
Correct.
that's what you mean by the
Correct.
world.
That's what we're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we won't see the end of the world. Opinion 2 cameraman has is that, I mean, yeah, we don't want to interfere with nature, absolutely, right? But how do you manage to do conservation without meddling in nature?
I agree.
I agree too.
It's very hard
Very
because
hard.
the other people that don't care about this will meddle in nature.
Yes.
Like vultures.
So you either fight fire with fire or you fight fire with nothing and then fire burn.
But
Right.
Should the welfare of animals ever take precedence over the welfare of people?
yes, I think about that all the time. I feel
Like-
like many people in the world, they really don't care about animals, and it's like they just don't care.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily
People
think the
that go to
welfare.
circuses still like what is going on.
I don't necessarily think that the welfare of an animal
Always the
always the
welfare
welfare
of people.
of people, but
I
I
agree.
do think that the welfare of the environment,
Yes.
you know, the whole system does outweigh the welfare of people, which the two go hand in hand,
Yeah, they do.
sort of.
Yeah.
I'm not against like farming, but I am against how much we're doing it.
Oh my gosh. I'm so upset that I only remember this now. Okay, we have like
Yeah, 4 minutes.
4
ago.
minutes. Okay, so I've been thinking about this. And I feel like
Actually, let me go for longer. I think I started the video slightly.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't matter.
You're right. It's our bar.
Like, yeah.
Okay. Ooh, special bonus episode for our loyal viewers. Our loyal viewers are just like our two friends. Three, I guess.
Literally.
Greta Thunberg. Very good. Okay, they're not gonna understand that. Okay, wait, let me focus.
Kyra.
Okay, sorry. With the globalization of our world, like so many things are accessible to us. Like you can live in Britain and you can drink Chinese tea during lunch, no issue. You can live in Singapore, you can eat like alligator meat from Australia, no issue. You know what I mean? But like when you really think about it, right? Like when, at least for me, like when I think about like clothes, when I think about fast fashion, when I think about all these kind of things, ethical things are expensive. Ethical things are hard to source, and maybe I'm overcomplicating it. Maybe it actually isn't that hard, but I just feel like there is no way to live a truly ethical world, ethically like globalized world, if that's a thing,
Word.
without you having to put up some sacrifices. And I don't know if like anybody or even me am willing to give up things. Like if you were to be like, okay, let's say for example, mangoes. Like mango is not a local fruit. It's not a native fruit, you know, and we don't grow it here. We import it, right? And that goes for a lot of fruits, like grapes and a lot of our berries. Like berries cannot grow in the
I mean, for
tropics.
Singapore in particular, literally everything.
Everything.
Yeah. So like, are you willing to give that up? Like let's say we have Malaysia, right? Because like, I think that's fair enough. Like we can have what Malaysia has, and Malaysia can have whatever little bit Singapore has. Like is that fair? Like would you be okay with that if that meant that like fruit farms started getting paid like ethical wages and things like that? Like would you be willing to give it up?
I mean, I'm willing, but I don't know how.
I think I'd be willing to give it up if I was born like that.
Like you never got to experience it.
Never
because,
got to
like,
experience what? Like the
The
labor.
privilege of
global-
having
yeah, the
a
privilege of
globalized world.
globalization.
Because like when I think about it, right, I'm like, what a privilege it is that when I want a fruit, I can walk in and get it, even if it's off season. It just won't taste that good, which is crazy because people back then used to just be like, "What the fuck is a mango?" And even if like someone traveled and then brought it back, you could have it, and then maybe it wouldn't even taste that good. But having it in of itself would be like,
It's like
what a
crazy.
delight, you know,
That's why
like.
pineapples were so expensive.
Yeah, like, and now you can have it in a can.
I watched a YouTube short where Queen Elizabeth talked to an Indian person and said, "I own India."
Oh.
Oh my gosh!
Wait,
we
I have
watched
no
the
idea.
exact same
Wait, I have
show.
no idea what.
It's this show. It's this like random one of those random shows that is like a drama
They
of
turned it
like
into a
history.
YouTube short.
Yeah, and it's just like some show about the Queen of England, and then she had like a
like an Indian best friend or some shit.
I think he was like an advisor or bodyguard, and
Yeah,
then
something like
just
that.
a character like that,
And then he brought a mango to her.
yeah, like
But
just
the
something
mango
like
was
that,
really
you know.
bad because it was
Yeah,
old,
like, it
because
was
they had to
old.
take it all the way from India.
Exactly, like
And so
okay.
you can't have mangoes anymore.
So Chinese New Year is coming up, and every year, like I buy new clothes. Whether I want to or not is a separate conversation. But I think the culture that surrounds it of like throwing out or like clearing out the old and like bringing in the new, it's important. I would not get rid of it for the world. But the idea that people like associate that with like buying new clothes, buying new shoes, like having like your newest clothes for Chinese New Year, I think that's fine. But guys, like people used to do that because like they will only buy new clothes during Chinese New Year.
Yeah.
Like those new clothes they used to wear for the rest of the year or like in more years after that. But I feel like nowadays it's like everyone's buying like the cheapest like polyester cheap out ever. And it's
It's like,
like,
where do you get the dress from? Oh, Shein.
oh god,
And like,
just shoot me already.
that's your bag from Shein. That's your shoes from Shein.
Shane. Nope, Charles and Keith. Represent.
And like, they don't give a fuck.
Like, I don't know. And I was looking into like artisanal tea baos and like hanfus from like artisans in China. Girl, it's an $80 tea bao. Like, I'll pay for it, but goddamn. That is like, oh my lord. But then the crazy part is, $80 is cheap.
Yeah, it is.
It is cheap. Like, if it's silk, if it's handmade, like, I mean, all clothes are handmade, but like, made, like, order to make, like, come on, $80 is cheap. But trying to reason with people that just don't care is like bewildering, because if you were to talk to them about it, they'd be like, I wouldn't give it up. Maybe that's selfish of me, but I wouldn't give it up. And honestly, I don't know if I can even really fault them for it.
Is it because we're like back to your point, like we're living in such a globalized world?
Like, we've never experienced a world without
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's why. That's why I would give it up if I never knew it existed. Knowledge is a curse, yo.
This was
Spreading
like a
facts, yo.
yeah, boycott the next final assessment, please. I'm done.
Yeah, boycott knowledge. I'm
Boycott
done.
school. What is a uni, and why do I need why are there degrees to it? I only know Celsius. Like, I don't know.
Did you know all the degrees are named after people?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, Celsius and Fahrenheit.
And Kelvin.
Dude, I literally thought you
Okay, I
meant
know
like
Kelvin.
educational
Wait,
degree.
yeah, I was
Like, I was like, what is a school of applied
Yeah.
science, and why does he have
I was like, this is the
psychology is a person? Girl, oh my god, we're losing our shit. What time is it?
Gasoline is a person.
11:28.
Okay, but
Gasoline's a
Oh,
guy.
wrapping up thoughts. Big
My
thoughts.
thoughts is all this, a lot of thinking, very hard.
But what a privilege. And
Yeah.
what a joy.
So awesome, I get to think.
Yeah. Every
I mean-
week we come on here and get to put on our little fucking
In no
thinking
globalization
hats.
world, I would have to be farming right now.
Would you though?
I feel like I would.
Actually, yeah.
Oh.
Like a lot
Would
of people
I?
ask me that, like, will you actually work in a farm 24/7? You have to
Yes.
live in the village. You have to
Yeah,
work.
because I don't know what this life is
Yeah,
like.
it's like you have. It's like
And that's my life.
maybe I would struggle a bit, but I'm struggling now. It's like, you get what I mean? It's like, I think that I can do it, and like I wouldn't struggle. Okay, not that much, but it's just like, I feel like people are, like, back to the point, we are too privileged.
I don't know. I think
Can't wait
about
for space travel. Do you think that when we do get space travel,
we have space
I mean, well,
travel.
yeah, I mean like, large scale space travel.
That everyone can go to space.
Yeah, sort of shit.
I don't know, maybe
how
I'm crazy, but
quickly
we
will we
shouldn't.
get rid of it?
I feel
Get
like
rid
it's
of
already
space.
gonna happen though.
I mean, yeah, we're already filling up
We're
the.
Yeah, it's
polluting
like-
the shit
It's
out
like
of
Shit out
Katy
of
it.
Perry
space
went to
already,
space.
right?
Are you fucking serious?
Oh my god, this woman again.
It's
I
like
don't
she
know,
was
I
singing
just-
firework like 10 years ago, and now she's in space. Like, come on.
I don't think there's a
Just
need for us to
practice
really
it.
be exploring space. Like, maybe that's like selfish, but I don't know. I think going to space has led to a lot of technological developments. I think that's
Satellites. I think Google
that's
Maps,
great,
this is
amazing,
huge.
yes. But like, look at what we have now. Like, it's like As we're
Exactly.
filming this pod, I'm looking at 1,000,000,001 lights
that's
that are
what-
on like
yeah.
all day, 24/7.
And that's
Like,
why I think unglobalized me would be like,
we're in a freaking hole in the floor that has jets that turn on.
yeah, bruh.
Can we turn it on? Like what? If this was heated, I'd be going crazy right now. Like I would lose my actual marbles.
Be grateful for what you have, man.
Yeah.
Be grateful.
Sometimes you don't think about it at all.
I think like it's easy to forget, but I think it's also easy to fall into this trap of like we should be grateful. Oh, it is time to wrap up.
Yeah, okay.
I think it's easy to fall into the trap of like I'm so grateful, but then we don't actually like go further than that. Like Singaporeans all know how to say that they're grateful, but they never know how to think bigger than that. Like you can be grateful, but if you're really grateful, you want to make a change about it. Okay, let's wrap up the pod, guys. This was a good pod.
cut it off usually, don't we?
Yeah. Can we post that? I had to walk back. I had to walk back.